We have a content drop today with at least 7 new 99 overalls. A couple of them right above me, that finest, retro finest Gary Carter and that 2022 finest Dansby Swanson, who has such a good swing in this game. But we're going to be going over the new content today. Like I said, there's a new program with some finest players, at least 3 retro finest legends, and at least 4 new 2022 finest players. We also have a new event with, I'm pretty sure, 3 legend rewards. So we're just going to cover all that in the comment section. Which cards are you most excited for? Which ones look like ones that you want to earn and try out here in MLB The Show 22? But we go to other programs. As y'all can see, there's featured rewards right there. It's just one of these other programs. This is a finest one. It looks like Gary Carter is going to be the final card in that program. And pretty much you have moments, missions, 2022 finest series missions, so especially for that. But this is just any other finest card, right? You know how if you're sorting your team or the market, there's the different series of cards. You'll notice finest has its own and 2022 finest has its own. So that's how you can really separate these two. That's how you can really tell the difference. There's also a finest program showdown right there that's going to be earning you 20 points in this program. Now, how many do you need? I would assume 100. We're going to go ahead and just check together real quick. And yeah, so you need 100. But we're going to start at the beginning. You get some Ballin' as a habit packs, one of these Legends Takashi Okazaki packs, standards, headliners, and then the first new 2022 finest card is Evan Phillips, relief pitcher from the Dodgers. Maxed out hits per 9, pitching clutch, velocity, and break. Once you get into parallel 4, his control is going to be maxed out for a really solid pitch selection. Slider, sinker, cutter, and a 4-seam fastball. We can see the velo on each individual pitch. The control on each pitch is looking amazing, especially once you start paralleling him. And then the break's looking really good as well. Yo, this might be one of my new relievers. If he's got a good motion and he can fool people, especially because he's got an outlier on that sinker. If I'm going to be honest, though, I think I might prefer it on the fastball over the sinker in a case like this. Because if you'll notice, this will kind of make them around the same speed, and you want the sinker and the 4-seam fastball to have a little bit of speed differential. But with these attributes, with that pitch selection, on paper, this should be a really good card. So I'm excited for Evan Phillips just looking at that. I don't think I've ever used any of his cards. Shout out to Fuzzy and the Guardians. We got a Steven Kwan finest card. 125, 116 for his contact. 86 and 72 for his power. 84 speed. 98 fielding with 97 reaction. He's going to be great in the outfield. And I really wish that hitters like this with higher contact than power were more usable. I've been loving Tony Gwynn. His Legends of the Franchise card has been amazing for me, but he's also got, I think, a little bit more power versus righties than Steven Kwan does. But this is by far the best Steven Kwan card we've ever had. I just wish these types of cards were more usable. It seems like power is truly the meta. Power seems to be the way to go when it comes to MLB The Show, but still a solid looking Kwan card. We have Will Smith at catcher. 101 and 121 for his contact, 108 and 111 for his power. Pretty solid fielding with 74 speed. It's hard to find, besides JT Realmuto and Jason Kendall, it's hard to find good catching cards with high speed, because speed can kill if you're hitting those balls into the gap. You get on the bases. It can really be nice to have a catcher with some speed. You don't realize how nice it can be sometimes. And then I would say, at least so far, the card that I'm most excited for from today's drop in terms of the new 2022 finest, we have Dansby Swanson from the Braves, shortstop primary, also plays second and third base. 111 and 120 for his contact, 106 and 104 for his power. Maxed out fielding and reaction at shortstop, and you know he's still going to be insane even with that 10% penalty in a secondary position with 83 speed. Yo, I've been using Jimmy Rollins, aka Himmy Rollins, because he is him. But I might have to give Dansby a try, whether it's at second, third, maybe short, move some guys around. Yeah, I got to give Dansby a try. I think he had a monthly awards card or something earlier in the year that I just loved his swing, if I'm remembering correctly. I just know there's been a card from him, I feel like fairly recently, that I loved, and his swing just felt so powerful. So I'm really hoping that this card feels the same for me. And then the final 3 in this program are retro finest. Again, we still have the new event with 3 legends, I'm pretty sure, in there to go over. But we have Eric Gagne's Retro Finest card. We can see the velo, the control, and break on each pitch. Max down hits per 9, pitching clutch, velo, and break, just like that Evan Phillips card. Only 86 control for him, but it's not really looking that bad. The changeup's got 99 control, which is going to be disgusting. He has outlier on his four-seam fastball. Eric Gagne has always been a tough pitcher for me to face, and I have a feeling it's going to be the same here. Shout out to Kevin. We have a 99 Retro Finest, and I'm excited for this too. Don't get me wrong. We have a 99 Retro Finest Carlos Delgado. Man, once they announced Delgado, I've been waiting for a 99 version like this. 125, 121 contact, 125 and 84 for his power. Wish it was a little bit higher versus lefties. The defense at first base right there behind me. Man, first base is a crowded position. First base is a real crowded position, but this is going to make some all-time teams a lot of fun. Yo, I need to get started on that. I feel like this is the first year where I'm actually going to want to do all-time teams for all 30 teams. We have Gary Carter at catcher, the final card in this other finest program. 103 and 120 for his contact, 100 and 122 for his power. Absolutely mashes versus left-handed pitching. Some great defense with 55 speed at catcher. Yo, there's another great catcher option, or if you want to throw him at first base, go ahead. I'm loving these new cards, man. I really have been enjoying the finest cards this year, whether it's the Retro Finest or the 2022 Finest. There's just been a lot of good finest cards this year. Now, some people were speculating that there was going to be a new finest collection reward. I'm just going to go ahead and check the collections. People were speculating like a 99 JT Real Muto, so I'm going to go here and see if that's the case. I'm not seeing any new finest cards. I could be missing something, but as far as I can tell, those ones in the program are the only new 2022 finest cards. Unless I'm missing something somewhere, it doesn't appear that we're getting a JT Real Muto or any of these other cards that maybe some people were speculating. Ever since MLB The Show 16, the MVP series with guys like Mighty Goat, Giraffe Neck Mark, I think Cougs might have been a part of that, maybe Fuzzy too back then. Way back in the day though, Eddie Murray's been one of my favorite cards in MLB The Show for literally over 6 years now. And I'm excited for this 99 Retro Finest without seeing the attributes. Jacob deGrom, his price is about to tank. Same with some of these other cards. They're finally in those rewind packs. You get your first one at 5 and then another at 10. Choosing 2 players out of here. The first new legend, we can see all 3 of them right here, is Dave Parker. Not new legend, but new card for these 3 legends. 99 Retro Finest for all of them. I think actually one's a milestone. Just forget I said anything. 125, 122 for his contact. 109, 94 power, 89 fielding, amazing arm in the outfield, 74 speeds, not going to be too bad. 78 reaction though scares me. That 78 reaction, even in the corner outfield spot's a little bit scary, but he's got a big bat, especially versus righties. Juan Marichal, no-hitter card. It always blows my mind when no-hitter cards don't have like 120 or higher hits per 9 because they literally allowed 0 hits, but maybe it's a balance thing, trying not to make the card too overpowered with that screwball that has 97 control, 99 break on the card with maxed out stamina, 76 velo, but I want to see the velo right here, but I want to see the control. Wow. Having 96 control on a screwball, especially because you're going to be able to get his control up by paralleling him, this card's scary. Even with 76 velo, I don't know if I'll be able to get a hit with this card if people use the screwball against me. The screwball on Hall of Fame and Legend difficulties are one of my hardest pitches to face. And then if I'm not mistaken, the last new card we have today, 99 Eddie Murray, maybe my favorite card from the day. Diamond switch hitter, first baseman, 119, 111 contact, 112, 115 power. He has a glitchy swing, just trust me. Y'all want to try this card. Eddie Murray has been one of the most underrated players in MLB The Show since MLB 16. I'm telling y'all, he's different, man. He is different. I would highly recommend that card. The event, you can get all the way up to 75 wins, get a lot of packs and a lot of XP. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm just going to go check the pack shop, and I'm also going to go ahead and check the calendar. I think that should be all that we have for today's content, but I can't wait to see down in the comment section. What are you most excited for? For me, it's Dansby, Gagne, and Eddie Murray. Those are my top 3. Let me know your top 3 cards down in the comment section. It looks like we have double XP going on until December 1st. That seems like a little bit longer than a week, but I'll definitely take it. And as y'all can see, there's an updated calendar. Discounted bundle of packs in the show shop starting on the 22nd to help people complete collections. A free fall bundle coming on the 24th. New mini seasons on the 29th with fresh missions and a new 2022 finest player. Maybe that's where that JT Realmuto will be. And then our new featured program on December 1st. Final featured program of MLB The Show 22 with tons of rewards, including returning boss choice packs. So a lot of stuff to come. A lot of cards dropped today. Can't wait to see your thoughts on everything in the comment section. Click one of these videos, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. 5 days until 2,000 days in a row. Hope you have a great day. Peace out.